video, so I decided to create a video for those of you who are on a budget and you just want to know what's good to use from the drugstore to create such a beautiful look, just like you would get from the high-end products. So I have in front of me tons of drugstore products that I used today. Everything was under $10. It was either $10 or less. So if you guys want to see this video and see how I created this look and talk about the products, then please continue. Everything that I have here is drugstore. So I've been wanting to film this tutorial for a while using all drugstore products, and now I have so many of them to try. So I figured, why not do it now? Alright, so now that I have my hair out of my way and everything, nice clean face, already moisturized, the first thing we're going to do is go in with a new eyeshadow base, and it is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. If you guys seen the tutorial with my cousin and the Get Ready With Me, she used this primer and I said, oh, let me know how it is. And she's like, it's good, before I could even finish getting the words out. And I've seen a few YouTubers use it too. I know Amy, one of our fellow YouTubers, had it in her June monthly favorites, and she just said that it was a great eyeshadow primer. So this runs for about $5. So everything I'm using today is under $10. And I just wanted to do this video for you guys to kind of show you that there's affordable products out there and you can still get a really gorgeous look. In fact, a lot of our products that we're going to be using today are Wet n Wild because they're just so affordable. So this next thing I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Fergie eyeshadow palette. It's from the Center Stage collection, and this one is Paris Runway. I picked this up for $1 at my local Dollar Tree, so check there. But I know Walmart carries this brand, and so does like Walgreens and stuff like that, and I believe that if you got it from somewhere like that, it's going to be a little closer to $10, if not $10. I don't remember, you guys. I'm not really sure. So the first thing we're going to do here is I need to lay down some type of transition shade or a base or something. We're going to go in with this dark, deep burgundy-ish purple shade. And just go ahead and lay that down in the crease all over. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. And I guess we're going for the inner corner here too. Guess we're going kind of smoky here today, you guys, because that seems to be the route it's going. Alright, so I'm going to dip into this really pretty gold kind of, what is it, kind of like pinky gold shade. By the way, you guys, if you're looking for affordable brushes as well, BH Cosmetics brushes are super affordable and they're really, really nice. I'm just actually going to wet this to really get it to like stick and give me that metallic sheen I'm going for. About this shadow, the shimmer ones in the palette, you want to tap them on, not like rub, like tap, like packing motion, because they go on so much better. When you rub them, I notice you pretty much like are just dusting away the eyeshadow or the glitter in the eyeshadow. Okay, now that I have that all over the lid and up towards the crease area, I'm going to wipe that brush off and use the same brush, spray it again as I knock things down, but that's the usual around here, you guys know. And so now I want to go into this glitter burgundy kind of pink shade and get some of that on my brush, and I want to take that on the inner corner and blend that with like the rose gold kind of shade up towards that crease. And then literally into the crease right around that antique gold to the outside. You might hear another person talking. You probably do because my daughter is singing out in the living room and playing cards by herself. I want to take like a pencil blending brush and go into this black glitter shade, and I'm pretty sure all this glitter is going to go away, but I just want to focus that on the outer corner. And then we had to get another eyeshadow palette because I need something to help blend the shades down. So I grabbed my NYC New York Colors Lovatics palette by Demi Lovato. And it's because it has some like matte shades in there. So what I want to do is go into this matte brown right here and mix it with this matte. And I just want to go over top of everything. All those lines. Get rid of all those harsh lines, I mean. And just blend over top of that black that we put in the outer corner. And just really smoke it out. Because it can be a little bit much, you guys. If you're just using all shimmers. And that Wet n Wild palette has a lot of shimmer. And also this palette runs for like $7. And I picked mine up at Target. So, also very affordable. These wipes that I'm using, these makeup wipes, cleanser towelettes, they're anti-age and brightening. They were in my haul video. I picked them up from Burlington for $1 something. Oh my gosh, you guys, they smell so good. Next thing we're going to do is go in with Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. I was looking for my Color Mattes one, and I have not seen it since my cousin and I come together. So, Jerry, if you took my eyeliner, give it back. And this is like $9 and some change, so it's just under the $10. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a wing because this eye is pretty dramatic and we need one. Okay, so now that we have our wing on, I swear there's always like a gnat or a moth or something when I sit down to film. There's like flying around my light here. Right, so now that we have that on, we're going to go ahead and get into the face. And I'm going to use my Hard Candy Sheer Primer. It had some eyeshadow on there. The eyeshadow did have some fallout. Ooh, that may be a little bit too much. Anyways, this Hard Candy Primer, I believe, is between $6 and $10. I would try to list all of the prices in the description box, but like I said, everything we're using here is under $10. Everything. Guys, I forgot about our lashes because I knew in my mind I wasn't wearing false lashes today, so I just figured, guess we don't need anything, huh? Well, we need to put some mascara on them. So I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara, and I picked this mascara up at the dollar store. So check there or anywhere that carries Wet n Wild, but I got it for $1. So, and this look is really, I don't know, like daytime smoky dramatic, I guess. So you could put on false lashes, and some cheap price point false lashes would be Morphe brushes. Theirs are $1.99. That's drugstore price. Walmart has Kiss lashes. You can get a 2-pack for like $5 to $6. Elf and Wet n Wild also all have lashes, and those will run for about $1. But I'm not going to be putting on false lashes because, do you guys want to know what I'm doing today? Taking my daughter to the park and working out. It's already bad enough that I'm going to be doing it in a full face of makeup. They just heavily coating up my lashes there because you guys know, like, my lashes suck. Okay, so the next product we're going in with is our foundation. It's the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal. I love this foundation, you guys. Full review on this video, on this foundation. It is amazing. Definitely check it out. And if you haven't checked out the video, make sure that you do. Using a Real Techniques. I seriously wish that I could just come on here and talk all fluently and flow through my words beautifully, but that doesn't happen. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge and buffing that in, patting that in, buffing that in. I'm not using a brush. Like, this foundation says it's medium coverage, but in my opinion, I wish that little gnat would get out of here. In my opinion, this foundation, for me, it is like full coverage, because I do have like some redness on my skin and like beauty mark mole thingies, and this gets it covered right up. It does oxidize, you guys, so I know I'm looking real orange, but like when it settles just beautifully. You guys, looking at myself right now until this settles in, I'm like, oompa, doompa, doopity doo. I've got another puzzle for you. It's so orange. I'm done, I promise. So while we wait for my foundation to settle in my skin, so I'm not sitting here looking like a orange M&M, we're going to take the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer, and I use a tiny bit of it because it is very, very heavy duty. It is a dupe for the Kat Von D concealer. It's thick, and it is not my shade. I am not this light. I am not this orange either. I like to take my finger and dot it underneath my eye, and then take my sponge and just pat it in. And it works great for covering up dark circles. Really great with brightening under the eye. And I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer and Corrector. And you guys know that Maybelline is very affordable as well. And you can find it at the drugstore. You know, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, all those great places. I'm running low on mine. I need more. Now that I have that blended out, I'm going to go in with my NYX HD Studio setting powder. And this is a little more on the higher end of the drugstore. You can get Airspun for $5. This is 10. And I found mine at Ulta, but I'm pretty sure if your Target carries NYX, you'll find it there. I've just been using this to set my face lately, because it's been working very good. Very powdery too, by the way. But it's very finely milled, you guys, and it goes on very, very well. You can set your entire face with it. It doesn't, like, alter the color of your foundation or anything like that, so I've been loving it for that reason. But I am going to use a face powder today. Just because, like I said, I'm going to be outside. So, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clean Matte. And this is a new powder. And I believe it's about $6. I've also been loving it. I'm just going over my face, and then we're going to contour because I'm doing things backwards today. Contour, we're going to go in with our Perfusions Studio Contour Palette, and I picked this up at Burlington. It was $4.99, so a very good price for a contour palette. There's also highlight shades in there as well, and like banana powder to set your face. And as you guys can see, I love this contour shade because I've hit pan on it. BH Cosmetics brush, and it was in a brush set. I believe the set was 10 bucks, so even the brush qualifies. And then a dupe for the artist brushes. You can find that on Amazon. Back in with our CoverGirl powder, and just make sure everything's blended in. I look normal, you guys, and not all orange anymore. Then we're going to go in with our Revlon Playful Plum blush, and this is my favorite. I don't even think you can find this anymore, but it is drugstore priced, and I picked mine up at Big Lots, and I believe I paid like $2 for mine. So lucky find. I'm also using a Wet n Wild blush brush, and you can find these at the Dollar Tree. For our highlight, we are going in with Makeup Revolution's Radiant Lights, and you can pick this up at Ulta, but if not, you can go onto the Makeup Revolution's website. Highlight is blinging today, you guys. Now that I'm done fooling around, let us get some liner. I'm going to just open up that bottom eyelash. I'm going to just open up that bottom eyelash line. I'm going to open up the waterline with this Ultimate Brow Highlighter from Wet n Wild. Those of you have been saying my brows look nice or they look fuller or anything like that, I have been brushing them down, laying them together. I've also been experimenting with just like the clear brow gel, because it kind of just helps them lay down some more. But today we're just going to brush them because, like I said, I'm going outside and they look better. So now I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow and put that right underneath my brow, and then take my finger and blend it in. I like that. That makes for like a nice, good, clean, crisp highlight, you guys. You have to really like press that in there. Maybe like even wet your finger. That might make it a little bit easier to like really blend it out. Okay, so last here, we need to put a little something under this waterline. So we're going to go right next to that rose gold shade we were using and get this like nice pink shade. And first off, we're going to pack that on the inner corner. And then we're going to dip into this like electric purpley kind of shade. And just go right on that lash line. Like so, you guys. And for lips today, we are using Milani Amore Metallics Lip Cream in Automatic Touch. It is a really pretty shade. I didn't take out a lip liner. Use for lip liner ColourPop's Grind. It looks really close to that. These lippy sticks, these lip liners run for $5. Their lip liners are really smooth and creamy. Like you could wear them by themselves if you wanted to. And now going on with the lipstick, which I believe these run for $8.99. I love these Milani Amore Metallics. I think they're gorgeous. You guys, that's the completed look. All drugstore products. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave me a comment down below in the description box to let me know what palette you guys want to see or what kind of tutorials you guys would like me to do. It really does help me out. Please share this video. That helps as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below. Also, don't forget to put a smile on your face. It is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye!